And we have the quilters back there because it's Monday, and they're the ones that provide all the beautiful artwork on our walls that are never for sale but to give away, except for that one. That one stays forever. Did you have a good weekend? I'm sorry if your team didn't win.
They did win.
Oh, they did win. Okay, good. All right. Oh, fabulous. And thank you for the roster. Anne works really hard to do that. And it's no fun, I'm sure. So thank you. Everyone had a great weekend, I hope. When you leave, don't forget your weights because they'll help you stay on the ground because it's really windy out there. Yeah, for sure. So sit tall and sit forward in the chair, and there we are, right there. Okay. You've got some space behind you. That's how we sit in these chairs for the exercise class. Our feet on the floor, about hip width apart, and tall in the chair. Take a deep breath. And out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. And just look straight down. Relax your shoulders. And then lift the head. Looking forward, tilt it to the side. And then bring it up and look toward the ceiling. The mouth should open slightly. Again, center into the other shoulder. And again, forward, dropping the chin toward the chest. Circle the head slowly. And then the other way. Good. And again, it drops forward. And you want to look up. The mouth opens. And back to that neutral position. Turn to look over the shoulder. And then nod the head. Good. And then the head turns to the other side. The chin drops and the head nods. Perfect. Forward for some shoulder rolls. And both directions. Good. And lift them up and down and up and down. Two more. Up. Good. Up. And then we're going to extend the arms. Make sure that you've got clearance. Relax the shoulders. Move the fingers. Hi, Charlie. And then the fingers extend out. Tapping fingers to thumb. And extend the fingers again. Looking forward, scratch. 1, 2, oh, much louder. 3, 4, 5. Fist and squeeze it. 2, 3, 4. And then squeeze and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. The shoulders again, relax. The fingers extended. Roll the wrists. Isolating just that. 3, 4, 5. Reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There. And some circles, small circles, arms straight out. Good. Change it. The other way, a little larger circle. Change it. Big circles. Please don't hit anyone. And the other way. Working shoulders. And those arms straight up. Pull back as far as you're able to. Reach for the ceiling, and it's 1 and 2. Louder and higher. Yeah. 4. And 1 more. And then the arms extend to the side again. It's a flexed hand. Bring it to the shoulder. Push out, in, out, in. 3. Perfect. 4. Last one. 5. And come to rest on the chair. Look forward, bend, and it's a good stretch to the side. And then you want to twist that upper body till down at the floor. Good. And again, out And the arm opens, and same thing on this side. Good, and then look down. And one more time, looking forward and open. And the arms cross. Twisting the upper body. Twisting and working the spine. Good, into the other side. Good. And again to the center, placing the hands on the chair. The weight will shift. The opposite hip is up. 2, and yeah, 3, and good, 4, and last one. And let's just walk, Geraldine. Let's just take a walk. Nothing but a little warm up. Okay, bring it back down, and those feet should be hip width apart. Shoulder width apart, and some space behind you. Reach for the weights and upper body strength. We're going to do bicep curls. So grab your light hand weights and tuck the elbows. Lift the weights off the thigh, and it's up to the shoulder and down. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Again, tuck them. Look forward and lift it. Up, down. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to keep those in our hands, but drop the weighted arms to the side and sit tall in a chair. We're going to lift one. The elbow gets tucked, focus is forward as you side stretch. Try to place that on the floor like Ruth. Yes, good. And then come up slowly, changing sides. Good. Yeah, oh, I missed you, Jim. And drop those arms down. Rotate them both forward. And then rotate both backwards. Pinching the shoulder blades together. Perfect. And then there. We're going to get rid of one, Geraldine. We're going to put it on the floor. And we're going to wrap both hands around this one. Weight extend overhead. The shoulders are down, and the weight gently drops to the back of the head. The elbows are high. You want to look forward as you extend and lower. 2, 3, good. 4, go Conrad. 5, 6, 7, 8, nice day. 9, 10, and down. That's one. So take a deep breath. And again, we're wrapped and straight up. Shoulders straight down. The weight drops to the back, and it's up. Very good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And down. And we're going to place that one on the floor with its friend. And at this point, we bring those feet and knees together. And it's not so easy to balance in the chair when you're sitting this way. So work on the balance, and the arms are crossed. Focus is forward as you extend straight legs and lift them up. And it's flex, point, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a flexed foot, toes touch, heels out for 5, 4, 5, heels touch, toes out. 2, 3, good, 4, 5, and down. Perfect. Separate the feet, bring them back into this position, and we need both of those weights again. Wrapping the fingers around them, bring the weights to the shoulder, and it's straight up. 1, good, 2, 3, 4, you got it, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one set. Oh, but we have another one. So sit tall and extend it up, down. 2, 3, good. 4, forward in the seat, sitting high on those sit bones, and extend one leg forward. The arms are out. Fingers spread apart. Reach for the foot with the opposite hand. Your focus is on the foot out there. The other arm is up in the air behind you, reaching for the ceiling. And then come up nice and tall. Now it's the same arm as leg that reaches and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome. The arms drop and the leg comes in, the other one straight out. Shoulders over hips and the arms in there. Reach for it with the opposite one. Hold.
2, 3, 4, 5.
There's an echo. And same arm as leg. Reach and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. And down and drop it. Bringing your body back a little bit into that chair and dropping the arms to the side. If you want to use the chair for balance on this, go ahead. Otherwise, they're here. Sitting tall, lifted. It's knee high and then extended. It's a pointed foot. Bring it flexed out. 3, good. 4, looking forward. 5, good. 6, 7, we're almost there. 8, 9, 10, and down. The weight shifts and the other one lifts up. Flexed, point, good. 2,
3,
yeah. 4, 5, great job. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. And take a deep breath. And they're out. Shoulders relax, and it's soft hands. Better rotation of the arm and the shoulder. 3, 4, and that last one, palms up. Tuck the elbows to the ribs and extend the arms, stretching the chest. Good job. And back. And just one. Flip it again, palms up, grab the fingers with the other hand, gently pull them to the floor. Good. Fingers up, pull them back. And then the other, working out some stiffness. Good. And fingers up. Sitting tall, those arms out again. Close the fingers, open, close, open. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then curl those fingers. Show me a little claw hand. Yes. Then a very tight fist. And then drop that. Good. And slowly open them. Shake them out. We're not quite done yet. So, finger presses, forming a perfect circle with each finger and thumb. Work your way down to that little finger. Thinking about sitting tall in the chair. Good posture. Finger flicks, Conrad. Finger flicks. Good. All right. Just 2 more. So sit tall. Take one hand and just drape it over your head. Focus on something in front of you about eye level, and then gently pull that head to the side. And then the other. Sit tall and gently pull the head to the side. Good. And now this last one. Elbows lifted. So lift them up and you're going to bring them forward, connect, and then stretch. Perfect. And last one. All right. The hands are going to rest on the chair. Your feet should be about hip width apart for a chair lift. We don't need any equipment, just a chair that has no arms. So your hands are here. The weight is a little forward. The arms do the work. Lift yourself off that seat. Good job. 2. Louder though. 3, 4, yes. 5, watch that tennis ball. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, and down. Now, we're into this position. There's the closed position again. And forward a bit in the seat, hold on and sit tall. It's like some kind of ride. Hold on. Sit tall. Your knees come up, down. So lift them to the chest. 2. Yes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. 8, 9, 10. And down. Super job. We're going to separate them again and find a better, safer place in the chair for some toe touches. Arms are out and it's up. Up. Good. 2. And then 3. And up. 4. Up. 5. And 6. Perfect. 7. I think you like this. 9. And 10. All right. We're going to do some stretches and then we grab those weights again. So make sure that you always have that space behind you. We're going to take a little bend in the knee and this upper body weight comes forward. It's like a lunge. You're looking down at the floor, not at me, and then come up. Sitting tall, the hands come back and reach for it and come up. We've got one more, Sherry, there. And then this slides open to the side, working your hip, bring it back. 2, nice. One more. 3, again to the front. It's a flex foot, toes up, the arms extended behind you, feeling good stretch. And one more. There. To the front, lunge forward, good. And sit tall. 2, one more. 3, and that hip opens. You want to look out the window, bring it back. 2, 3. To the front again, Jim, toes up. Reach forward and then up. Good. 2. Last one. 3. Yes. And then there's this. We're going to turn to the side, making sure that the chair leg is in between your feet and the hand that's the closest to the back of your chair holds the frame of the chair. The outside leg straight behind you from hip to toe and the arm reaching forward with fingers spread apart. Good, Rose, and then curl it up. Grab that rope and bring it towards you, tucking the chin to the chest, the hand a fist. Again, reach. Nice. And curl it up. Work your spine on this one. And last one, good, Kurt. And then curl it up and sit tall. We've got the other side to do. So swivel around in the chair. The feet, the chair leg in between them, the hand holding the frame. Reach for the kitchen wall. Good. And then curl it up. Again, reach. Nice job. And then tuck the chin to the chest. And one more, reach for it. Beautiful. And curl it in. That probably is one of my favorite stretches. I know you like it too. All right, sitting tall, and we need that. Weight again. And then we're going to just gently rest them on our thighs. So make sure that your feet are wide and the hand is just on top, sitting tall. Lift it. You want to place the open hand on those weights. Good. And then lift it up. So bent knee and now extend it and bend it and drop it down. The other side, weight shift. It's out, in, down. 2. Help me count. Otherwise I'll do too many. Up, out, in, down. 3, extend, bend, down. Good job. Up, out, looking forward and sitting tall. 4, out, you've got it. Up, out, in, down. 5, extend, bend, down. Up, out, in, down. 6, it's out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. 7, out, in, lift it straight, bend, and down. 8, out, good. Up, out, in, 2 more on each side. Up, awesome. especially for a Monday.
10.
Up, out. Could you feel that? Yes. All right, we're done with those, and so we're just going to put them on the floor underneath the chair and substitute the weights for that tennis ball that I hope is still in your chair. Lauren, thank you for putting those out. Good time to think of your posture. How are you sitting in that chair? Where are your feet placed? We're going to warm up our hands and feet, so roll that between your hands. Also, just sitting tall in the chair, working the core. And stretch the fingers apart and work that in between sets of fingers. Both hands. Work it in. Good. And this exercise, John Argue calls the candle. So it's a exercise in balance. So you want to place that on a soft fist. You know, like it was your only light. Or you're gonna draw a circle or do whatever, but try to keep it there, balanced. Good. Carefully transfer that to the other hand. Maybe close your eyes, see if you can just hold it there. And then transfer it from one hand to the other. Good job. Eyes open and the ball on the floor with the foot on top of it. Push down as you roll back and forth. Oh, yes. See, you can feel it better without shoes, right? Yeah. Oh, Lauren's got the Velcro again. Good. Both feet. Yeah, use that. Open your feet. What happened to that music? I don't hear anything. All right. We're going to grab that ball and squeeze it back into the chair. And come back into the seat. And all the way in, where you feel the support now, your feet brought behind you and pressing into the small of the back. Arch the back. Good. And then press. Good. Again, arch the back. Pelvis tilting forward and back. Press. Good. Stretch. And press. One more. Arch it. Good, Mary. And continue to press into the chair, but you want to look forward as the legs extend and lift and circle, working ankles. 3, 4, 5. Let's reverse it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The feet to the floor. Keep them wide, but pull them back a little. And sit tall in that chair, shifting the weight from side to side. Walk yourself forward. Giving yourself much, much more room behind you with the arms extended, palms up, the shoulders down, and we're going to lean back. Try not to touch the back, and come all the way up. Good. Again. 2, and up. 3, bring it up. 4, good. And then go back and hold on this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And up. Placing the hands on your thighs this time, and the weight transfers forward from the hip. It's a flat back. You want to look down at the floor, up on the ball of the foot, dropping the heels. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down. 2 more. Up, up, down. Bending those feet. Good. Just the heels, lift them up, down. We're ready. We're just trying to wake up our feet a little bit and get ready for a sit to stand, because we're in a good position for that. Nose over toes. Shift the weight to the ball of the foot and come up slowly. Nice. Great job. Bend. Placing the weight in the heel, knowing the chair is still there, and you want to come back to this position. Shift the weight. forward, glute coming all the way up. Bend, weight in the heels. And good, and up. 2 more. Practice shifting the weight forward. Nice, Casey, and down. And that last one. Don't plop as you come back into the chair. Weight in the heels, weight in the heels. Good, and there. Keep your feet where they were. We're going to do a little waist management. So your hands are here, the elbows extended. Warm up for this is twisting side to side as a seated crunch. And then as you twist, lift knee to elbow and give it a touch. 2, and shout it out. Good, 3, and you got it. 4, and 5. Perfect. 6, keep going now. 7, and 8, and 9, and last one. Great job. All right, we need the big ball. And if you're bringing it from home, it might have lost a little bit of its firmness this time of year, so let me know and I'll blow it up. They need to be kind of firm, not smushy. So make sure that you're sitting tall in the chair. We're going to work some shoulders right now. So the ball is here. The focus, though, is always forward. And roll this around slowly, rotating the shoulder. The free arm reaches behind, grabs it, brings it to the front again, change direction. Good. Trying to sit as tall as you can and looking forward. Smiles are optional. All right. The ball is here, the elbows down and relaxed. Extend the arms. Looking just above the ball, transfer your weight over your thighs and knees, over the floor and out. And then drop the head and hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift the head. Sitting tall, the arms extend overhead this time and lean back. Good. And come up. Drop it again, just about chest height. You're going to track the ball, twisting the upper body. Twisting to the side and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it center and track it to the other side. And hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And there. We're going to place that ball on the floor. Both feet hold on to it. Hopefully. The arms dropped. If you need the chair legs to keep you balanced, use them. Otherwise, they're here. But looking forward, the legs extend. They hold the ball, and it's up, down, Jerry. 2, 3. Good. 4,
5, 6,
7. Shout it. 8, 9. Last one. 10. And down. Good job. Bring it back, holding on to the ball. We need to get out of the chair. But before we do that, please make sure that what you brought to class, you put on the chair, seat, or underneath, because it becomes a trip hazard otherwise. So the feet apart, where we're going to transfer the weight, and come on up. We'll be standing to the back of the chair. Not too close, yet not too far away. Just enough that if you need it, your fingers can touch the back. The feet in that nice wide position, but focus forward. You're going to shift the weight to the ball of the foot and back down to a flat position. So it's up and down. Good. 3 and down. 4. Where should you be looking? Out in front. 5, 6, nice. 7, 8, get ready. 9, find something to look at. Go up and get your balance and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop that to a flat position. The weight now in the heels. Lift the toes up as high as you can. 2, good. 3 for 10. 4, 5, perfect. 6, 7, gonna move around a little bit too much, but you're still behind the chair, arm's distance from it. And we're gonna transfer that weight onto the ball of the foot again and bend from the hip as if to take a bow. So the focus is on the seat of the chair, going down and trying to get and maintain a flat back. At this point, you should be able to lift your heels a little bit off the floor. Most of the weight is on the ball of the foot. And come up. All right. And the weight now on one leg. It's a standing leg that's straight but a soft knee. This leg extends to the back, and I hope we have enough room, everyone, not to kick someone behind you. Focus forward, and it's up for 5. Kind of slow. Up, down, up. Thank you. 3. Good. 4. Last one, Sherry. 5. And then bend that front knee, sitting into the stretch. The heel presses into the floor. Beautiful. And come up. Bring that leg forward. Make sure it's wide and the weight will shift. And the other one extends to the back. And it's up, it's down. 2, 3. Great job. 4, 5. Bend and sit into that stretch. Perfect. And that leg comes in. We're going to do some kicks to the back, so please make sure you don't kick. Casey, watch the table behind you. The weight will shift from side to side, alternating legs. It's 1 and 2, but I don't hear it. 3, 4, good, and 5, and 6, and 7, perfect, 8, 9, 10. Good job. We're going to stand to the side of the chair on this next one. It's knee lifts, our feet again in a nice wide position, body in line with the frame of the chair, but all that weight is going to be on the inside leg. And the hand here if you need it. Focus off the floor and look forward as you lift the knees up, up, 2, good, 3, and keep going, 4, and keep going, 6, and perfect, 7, 8, we're winding down, 9, one more, great job. We're going to do some balance exercises. I'm going to turn this down completely. You don't need anything but the side of the chair. So we'll be standing in this perfect position for balance. It's just, whoop, you okay?
Well, it's debatable.
Okay, good, all right. You're to the side of the chair with your weight on that inside leg again. Use the chair if you need to, but this outside leg slides forward and it's the ball of the foot that touches the floor. Just the ball of the foot. And the arm is out or both if you feel you can. Otherwise, keep it on the chair for balance. And we're going to extend that outside arm or both to the side and bring it centered. Focus is really important. You want to look off the floor. Good. And one more. Open. And there. Drop it down and shake out those legs if you get kind of tired. The weight again on the inside leg. Don't lock the knee, but slide this outside foot forward. It's a flexed foot, toes up. So your weight is going to be on the leg closest to your chair, and it's the outside leg that comes forward. Good, toes up. The arm is out, or both. Looking forward, open the arms, but look forward. Good. And open. Perfect. Give me one more. Open and down. Hold on as you bring that back, and we do the same thing on the other side. I personally like to have the standing leg, the leg with all the weight, or on one, close to the chair, close to whatever you're holding on to. So feet apart, the weight on that inside leg, the hand is here. Slide that outside straight leg forward, just the ball of the foot touches. Focus on something in front of you and extend that outside arm, or both, bless you. and open wide. Good. And bring it back to that midline. Perfect. And open. And one more. And down. Shake them out. Again, keep them wide, but the weight on the inside leg, slide it forward, toes up. It's just the heel that gets to feel the floor this time. And the outside arm, the other is on the chair, or both if you feel you can. Open wide. Good. Yeah, you shouldn't feel as comfortable and as stable on this one, right? Because it's just the heel that feels that floor. There. Good. And down. And back to a position that feels better. You're behind the chair with your feet in a wide position. Fingers just barely able to touch the back of your chair. It's a one-legged stand, so the weight is on one leg, soft knee, and lift the other up. Use the chair, but look over one shoulder. Good. Look center, and look over the other shoulder. Perfect. And center. The foot back on the floor, but wide. The weight shifts, and then the other one lifts. And over one shoulder, and over the other shoulder. Great job. And center, and both feet on the floor. We've got to do a little cardio, and we are going to need to stay right where we are because we have the closures over there. So that's good. That's even more important to have a clear space on the floor. So if you look over your chair and you see something poking out from underneath, place it on the chair. We're going to just do some cardio, but stay beside our chairs. It's a fast one. Be careful. There's not a lot of space to move. What is it? Good job. Sergio's doing jumping jacks. Especially for Monday. back to the chair. Back to the chair with one weight. Sitting forward. A little out of breath, I hope. Wrap the fingers, and this is the last real exercise. So straight up, we're going to reach forward, flat back, drop the weight, reach out, and up. Good. 2, 3, all the way up. Good. 4, and 5. Breathe with it. 6, up. 7, up. 8, 9, up. 10. You feel warmed up? More? Well, you are welcome to stay. Those of you who have tickets, he's going to be here Sunday. CPAC. Inhale, take a deep breath, sit tall. Let it out slowly. Again, inhale. Hold it. Let it out. Again, through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Look down, stretching the neck. And then lift the head. Look forward, drop the ear to the shoulder. Good. And center. Up. Center to the other shoulder. Again, stretch it, drop the chin to the chest, slowly circle the head. Change the direction. Be mindful of how you sit in the chair, sit tall, drop it forward and lift it up. Center the shoulders, bring them forward, and lift them just as high as you can. Pull them back, and down, and then circle. Good. Change the direction. Perfect. Sitting tall, those arms are now out, flipped. Rest them on your shoulder, but bring the elbows center and touch. Open, stretch it. One more. There. And back just a bit to unfold. Palms down, palms up, down. One more. And then give yourselves a big squeeze. Tuck the chin to the chest. And open the arms out wide. Place the other one on top. Give yourself a hug. And open. You ready, Dave? A-E-I-O-U. One more time. A-E-I-O-U. I love you all. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget the weights. You'll need them just to stay on the ground as you walk to them. It's very windy here today. So thank you. I'll see you day after tomorrow.
God's willing and the creek don't rise.
I love it when you did that. Yes.